Okay, we're getting deep today. Hey guys, so I'm here today to talk about bodies, body positivity, fat phobia, the body positivity movement, intuitive eating, the whole fucking kit and caboodle. And I'll be honest, I sometimes feel like I'm not allowed to have an opinion in this realm because I'm not plus sized. I am typically a straight size, but at the same time, I'm not thin. I've never been your stereotypical thin for as long as I can remember. I have not felt thin, but that also might just be because my brain is warped. So I'm gonna talk about it anyways because over the last, probably since when I hit 28, my metabolism said bye bitch, and she left, and I've been gaining weight ever since. And over the last, I guess like maybe 6 months to a year, I've been looking at more mid-size channels. I've been following more body positive, body conscious, just the whole movement in general, and people on Instagram, and just kind of trying to learn what I can about the body positivity movement, about intuitive eating, about fat phobia, about the whole fucking kit and caboodle, because like a lot of other phobias and isms in our society, they're very ingrained in us, and it's okay to have that bias as long as you acknowledge that bias. Like when you think something, think, that's racist, why did I think that? Or that's fat phobic, why did I think that? So I just think the more we educate, the more we talk about it, and I know that every woman in the world has a distorted view of her body, has a shitty relationship with food, and we just need to fucking talk about it. So I guess before I get started, subscribe to my channel. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday, and I do try on videos for mid-sized girls. I am like a size 12 in American Eagle jeans, if that helps you. And I am like your typical kind of curvy hourglass figure, so I'm really hippie, and I find it very hard to find clothes that are made for straight size girls because straight size girls are generally straight. Truly, the Kardashians have helped me out a lot because their body shape becoming more popular has helped clothes be catered to fit them, which also fits me. So we're just gonna get into it. So like I said, I have been gaining weight for the last year to 2 years, I don't know. Like for like the largest chunk of my life, I remember wearing a size 8 in H&M pants, and I remember thinking I was fat then. And then I gained weight, and I gained more weight, and I gained more weight, and now here I am at a size 12 American Eagle jeans. I know that H&M runs small, so I wear about a 12, 14 in their jeans now, so I've gone up a bunch of fucking sizes. And here's the thing. I know, like in my brain, I'm like, okay, I gained weight. That's the worst thing that could happen to me. I'm supposed to hate it, right? I'm supposed to be mad about it. My mom keeps bringing up going to the gym every time I fucking see her. Like, I don't understand that she's trying to say I'm fat. Because my mom also has a warped view of food and health and all of that, and that has been ingrained in me my whole entire life. It's not her fault. I love my mother. She loves me. She's just, I don't even know, damaged from society. Like growing up, I remember my mom was a health nut, but it was never about being healthy, it was about being skinny, so she was restricting herself, eating I remember eating nothing but grilled chicken and pasta for years when she was on health kicks, and then not when she wasn't on health kicks, and then, you know, McDonald's was used as a treat, and so all of this stuff has kind of created this warped view of food, which helps to fuel the warped view of your body, which helps to fuel diet culture. Looking at you, Weight Watchers. I actually saw a meme that was like, Oprah is a billionaire. She actually she owns part of Weight Watchers. I had no idea. She has professional chefs, she has personal trainers, and even Oprah has been yo-yo dieting and her weight has been fluctuating for her entire life. And what does that tell you? That diets don't work. And then people always try to like encompass diets by saying it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change, but like keto is a diet. Like cutting out any large chunk of your food, when you restrict yourself to things you want to eat, all that does is make you want it more. Like that's just facts, that's science. So when you say I want a cookie, instead of eating a cookie now, if you restrict yourself, you're gonna go eat that whole box of cookies later. So, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, hold on. I have notes. So basically I gained weight and I'm supposed to hate it, but actually like I'm not mad about it. Like I feel like I have become more confident in my body as I've gained weight. Like I'm into the crop tops and the skinny jeans, and yes, I don't like my pooch, but like also I kind of don't fucking care, and I think that that is healthy. So yeah, my whole life I've always been thin. I've always been straight size, but never a skinny girl. I've always been a curvy girl. I've always been like big hips, big butt, stomach. I remember putting on dresses for like grade 7 semi-formal and my mom telling me to suck it in. So, but it wasn't, there was nothing to suck in because I was a child, and also because like I just had a stomach. I ate food. It happens. So basically, I want to start by talking about our relationship with food. Over the last while, I've started looking into intuitive eating. And so I know a lot of people look at intuitive eating like, duh, when you're hungry, eat. And to those people, I say, go fuck yourself. I actually work at an SEO company, and we had a potential client was an intuitive eating coach. She just like had reached out to us to see like if we could help her. And I remember 2 of the male colleagues were like, intuitive eating, what is that? Like, if you're hungry, eat. And I literally turned to them because I have no fucking chill. And I said, these are also 2 men who are my bosses. And I said, that's rich coming from you because you're 2 men who haven't had body shaming and diet culture shoved down your throat for your entire life. And they said something else, and then I went, are you 2 straight white men going to tell me what it's like to be a woman and deal with the ideals that is placed in our bodies? And they just shut the fuck up. Because like I said, I have no chill, and I'm a crazy person sometimes when it comes to my ideals. This is why no one ever listens to me, because I'm insane and I don't take shit. So intuitive eating is, yes, when you're hungry, eat. But it's also just saying, eat food. Stop, because here's the thing. When you call one food bad and one food good, you're associating, like you're demonizing one food and love it and saying another one is good, but that means that you're telling yourself you can't have that other food. And like I said, when you tell yourself you can't have something, you want it more. So intuitive eating is, yes, eating when you're hungry, eating until you're full, eating what makes you feel good. It's not about saying like, ooh, this is good and this is bad, and count your calories, because don't even fucking get me started on counting calories and how toxic that is and how bad that is. But it's just about eating food that you like so that you don't restrict yourself. And you know, it's kind of like a new age, everything in moderation. Like, eat whatever the fuck you want, because if you just eat junk, you're not gonna feel good. Let's be real. We have all eaten too many McDonald's and been like, well, I need a fucking salad. Like, you will crave salads when you eat shitty. That's just how it is. You will crave fruit when you eat shitty. That is how your body is. So intuitive eating is not some sort of fucking cop-out to say like, oh, I'm intuitive eating, so I'm gonna eat this whole ass bag of chips. No, it's about listening to your body and also realizing that your body is not just this thing that's fat that you hate when you look in the mirror. It is also literally the vessel that carries you through life. It propels you with energy. It's you. It's who you are. Well, it's not really who you are. You are not your body. That's a lie. But it's the thing that gets you through life, and so you're supposed to appreciate your body and stop fucking hating it so much. So what I've been doing actually is following 2 hashtags on Instagram. One is hashtag lose hate not weight, and the other one is hashtag ditch the diet. I'll leave the 2 hashtags in the description bar. And really, just following those 2 hashtags, which is actually a recommendation from Carrie Dayton here on YouTube. She was another mid-sized girl who I've been following lately. Following those 2 hashtags has really put a lot of information into my feed that I didn't know. Things that I wasn't aware of, just kind of things that you don't think of, because the issue is we're taught to diet from a young age. I remember my mom going on Weight Watchers when I was little, and I remember getting my own little booklet and going on like counting my fucking points. Like, how bad is that? So bad. And I know literally 99% of girls have gone on a diet at one point or another. They have looked at themselves in the mirror and they have said, I'm not enough. They have looked at themselves in the mirror and hated parts of their body. I don't think a single woman in the world has ever looked at their body and only ever loved it. We are force-fed, over-processed, photoshopped, unrealistic images on TV, in magazines, and even now it's more so much more prevalent. I was watching Samantha Ravndal did a Your Assumptions video, and they talked about how you know, I don't remember what question she was answering, but I remember basically the gist was that when I was little, you would watch TV in the morning when you ate your breakfast sometimes, or you wouldn't watch TV at all, and then you'd go to school and you'd just be with your friends all day with normal looking average humans. Yeah, there's the cute ones and the not so cute ones, but like, I mean, it's just a bunch of kids. They're your age. And then you came home after school and that was your TV time. And that was the only time you really ingested or consumed TV throughout your whole entire life. But now it's so much different because you are consuming media at all hours of the day. You are constantly on Instagram following the Kim Kardashians and the Kylie Jenners and the people who clearly have plastic surgery, and you're wanting those bodies, and they're trying to hawk you fit tees to tell you that that can get you their body that they paid a plastic surgeon for. And no shade to anyone that gets plastic surgery, get it. I don't fucking care. If you want plastic surgery, that's fine. But I also think that there is a level of honesty that's needed, especially when you're a public figure. If you're just a regular girl who got some lipo, get a girl, live your life. But as a public figure, I don't think it's fair or healthy to stand there and lick an appetite suppressant lollipop. First of all, the idea of an appetite suppressant lollipop is fucked. Yeah, like, we're surrounded by this now. Like, do you know how many really pretty models and Instagrammers and YouTubers I follow on Instagram, and I'm just like, wow, I wish I looked like that? Part of the steps is, first of all, stop following people who make you feel like shit. Just stop it. Or if you like sometimes I'm like, wow, that girl's really pretty and I want to see her feed, but I also want to die. Integrate other people into your feed. Follow body positive people. Follow plus size women. There are Instagrammers and YouTubers of all sizes that you could be following who are just to kind of help you unwarp your mindset and see that there are all different kinds of people in the world, and that's okay. So yeah, basically Samantha Ravndal's thing was like, it's just so much more prevalent now that you feel like it's fucking everywhere and it's surrounding you. And then I want to talk about the body positivity. So I saw a video that was titled like Body Positivity Encourages Unhealthiness, and I wanted to punch that girl in the face. And I watched her video, and she was basically saying that, like, oh, these 200-pound girls are like, oh, I'm 200 pounds, but I'm healthy, and that's bullshit because you can't be healthy at 200 pounds. And I just want to say that you're not a fucking doctor. You don't know if somebody else is healthy. And let's all stop pretending that we actually care about someone else's health, because really you're using health as a ruse for what is really thinness. There are people who are thin who are not healthy. When a skinny girl posts a picture on Instagram and she's on a bed covered in food with a pizza and everything, and everyone's like, oh my god, hashtag mood, yes, bitch. If a fat girl posted that, it would be eat a salad, bitch. And that's the problem. That's the bias. That's the thing. We don't actually want you to be healthy. We just want you to be skinny because we think your fat is disgusting. Because when you call someone fat, why is that a bad word? I mean, first of all, you're not fat. You have fat. You are not your fat. But when you call someone fat, like, people have been saying, like, lately people have been, trying to take back the word fat. Like, you can call me fat. It's fine. I have fat. I'm fat. Whatever. I'm not even that fat. But, like, whatever. But the idea is that fat is a bad word because we associate fat with being awful. Like, gaining weight is, like, the worst thing that could happen to a woman. They talk about you letting yourself go as, like being skinny is you at your best, and then you got worse because you gained weight. But, like, your weight doesn't determine who you are as a human being or what you are as a person. And also, a lot of people gain weight because of other issues. Like, it could be an eating disorder, but if you're getting fat because of an eating disorder, you're disgusting. If you're getting skinny because of an eating disorder, you're tragic, right? Like, it's just the different ways we treat fat people versus skinny people. Also, health is so objective. Like, people who are like, oh, being fat is unhealthy. Like, yes, sure, it can add to your health concerns, but there is also actually no correlation causation between fat and health. The studies that have been done don't take into account other factors. Like, yeah, I was reading on these hashtags I follow as like a series of posts that was like, you know, yes, it can increase heart disease and other things slightly, but like those studies don't take into account other factors like smoking or socioeconomic or living situation or whatever. So there's actually no fact to this. And also, like, we don't act like smokers are the worst people because they're not healthy, right? And they're killing themselves, literally. It's definitely a lot more dangerous than a cheeseburger, just saying. So the idea is that, first of all, there's no causation. And also, what is healthy is different for everyone. Me and someone else could eat the exact same meal, work out the exact same, have the exact same lifestyle, and we would gain different amounts of weight. We would have different body types still, because your body type is your body. This is the body I was born in. This is the body that I have. And no matter what I do, I will never be a skinny girl. I will never have an athletic body type. I will never be that body type. That's just not who I am. It's not the body I have. And the idea that you can get there is toxic because you can't get there. Not everyone can get there. Not everyone has that body type. And there are people out there who are a size 0 who are eating pizza for lunch every day, and it's totes cool. Literally, I am eating the same way today that I ate 5 years ago, but my metabolism changed. My body changed, so I gained weight. It's not that I'm any healthier or less healthy than I was. It's that my body changed. So why does that make me less healthy? And why should I hate my body? Also, in Samantha Ravindal's video, she talked about body positivity, and someone said, like, it just encourages people to be fat. And she said, you know, everyone deserves to feel good about themselves. And if you think that that human beings don't deserve to appreciate their body that literally gives them life and gets them around this world, and you don't think that they deserve to look in the mirror and think like, wow, I'm hot, then you're a shitty person, straight up. Like, if you, first of all, if you leave comments on anyone's Instagram or YouTube ever that are hate comments, you're a shitty person. And I'm talking to the people who are already commenting on this video. I see you. But like, I've lost my train of thought now. But yeah, like, to us, we fat shame fat people like they're the worst thing in the entire world, and it's not. Body positivity, I saw a quote or a meme that was like, the point of body positivity is not that you're obsessed with your body. It's that you aren't obsessed with your body so that you can actually enjoy your life and do other things. Like, do you want to be in your casket dead and be like, oh, well, I'm skinny? Or do you want to have actually lived a fucking life? Do you want to spend your whole entire life worried about weight and what you're eating and counting calories and spending all of your time and fucking energy on that? Think about how much time and energy we all have as women, and a lot of men as well, have spent on that. Whereas you could be putting that time towards like starting a business or doing a hobby or doing fucking anything other than something as pointless as thinking about your weight. And this isn't to say that I don't think you should work out and I think you should just eat whatever the fuck you want and get fat. I mean, if you want to do that, live your life, girl. But the idea is that we don't talk about working out in terms of health. We use health as a cover for what we really mean is thinness. The whole point is losing weight. And I think I read like an article that was like, there is no proof that like losing weight makes you healthier. Like, just so you know. So I just wanted to do this video to be like, listen, it's okay to gain weight. It's okay to be whatever body shape you are, and fuck anyone who thinks that you shouldn't. And also, it's okay to love your body. And I understand that it can be hard to love your body when you look in that mirror and you're like, wow, I hate everything about myself. But you don't have to start out loving it. Start out by accepting it. Start out being like, this is my body and I really can't do anything to change it, because dieting doesn't work, because working out for the sake of losing weight doesn't work. So just accept your body and move on. Because I like to think about it this way. My entire life I have hated my body. My entire life I have thought I was fat. But do you know how many girls who are my age, I'm 31 now, look back at their high school pictures and go, wow, I was so skinny, but I thought I was so fat. Me and all of my friends have said that. We have looked back at our high school pictures and been like, wow, I thought I was fat back then, but I was so skinny and I would kill for that body now. And that's the thing. If you were skinnier, the whole point of dieting and diet culture and all of this bullshit is that you're gonna get skinny and you're gonna be happier. But if you look back at old pictures and think, wow, I was skinny then and I wasn't happy, maybe the problem isn't the weight. Maybe it's the way you're looking at your body. Maybe it's the way you're thinking about food, your relationship with food, your toxic relationship with food, and your toxic relationship with body positivity. So that is this video. I don't really know if this helped anyone or if this was just me rambling for 20 minutes, but I wanted to talk about this because I think it's important and because I think that there are so many people online, but I just feel like the voices and the people you see are these skinny people who are hawking teas and who are doing plastic surgery to make their body. And I think that we need more people who are just shouting body positivity from the rooftops and knowing that it's okay to have whatever fucking body you have and to not focus all of your energy on being skinny because it's not the best thing you could be. Remember when Kate Moss said, skinny feels better? Wait, was it? Nothing tastes better than skinny feels? Yeah, she clearly has never eaten any good food, first of all. Also, I'm pretty sure she was on fucking cocaine back then, so you sure about that, girl? But yeah, just love your body. Do it. Because the most rebellious thing you can do in today's society is love your body in a society that tells you you're supposed to hate it. And that's what I'm about. I'm all about being rebellious. I'm about doing what society doesn't want me to fucking do. And they don't want you to love your body because if every woman woke up tomorrow and loved their body, think about all of the industries that would go out of business. Now that's a sad fucking thought and a disgusting thought. And it's disgusting to think that so many businesses and industries have been built off of making women insecure about our bodies, and I think it's ridiculous. And you can love your body no matter what size you are. And you know, if you look at somebody and think like, oh, they're fat, check your privilege, check your biases. And I understand, like, and like, don't think you're a shitty person for thinking that, because we have all looked at ourselves and thought like, oh, I'm so fat, or said stuff like, oh, if I weigh 300 pounds, my husband can leave me, because somehow we think that we're less than when we're fat. And so it makes complete sense for us to pass those judgments onto other people. But check your biases. Just try to see the world through body positive glasses. I really suggest following those 2 hashtags on Instagram. They're like, it's not a lot of posts, but you get a lot of informational posts on your feed every day, and it just kind of helps you slowly take away your own bias and slowly start to think things through in a different way that you've not been taught, because society doesn't want you to love yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you guys think. Let me know about your body positivity journeys, your weight gain journeys, whatever journeys you want to tell me about. I'm listening. And love your bodies, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.